Hey Quad Bros, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys are here. We had a medium update. It's not a major update because we didn't get like tons of new content, but we did get this kind of like major update, or minor update, I guess is probably more correct, with a lot of quality of life changes. So we'll go through these real quick. I didn't do any videos over these dev blogs because individually they weren't really like worth doing a video on, but like all together I think it's worth doing kind of video going through all of these changes because there's some really cool ones. So they did change the AI quite a bit. The AI is better at going through like trenches, and they're better at getting out of your way when you're shooting and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. They also mentioned that they're not going to be doing per map balancing for tickets anymore. So if you guys didn't know, the Enlisted devs used to balance maps based on the faction. So like, let's take like D-Day for example. It's actually a bad example. Let's take Airfield for example, where like sometimes the Axis attack and sometimes the Allies attack. Well, they would change the tickets available to each side depending on which faction it was, and this would just totally screw things up because it would change on a per game basis, right? Like sometimes the Axis would be really favored and sometimes the Allies would be favored based on the player base and so on and so forth. So they're not doing that anymore. They're just going to try to make balanced maps, which is so much better in my opinion. They also changed some of Berlin, so that's cool. They changed some visuals, so you can see this is kind of what like shots look like with like shrapnel hitting vehicles. They changed some stuff with that, which also looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, your AI respond to your marks more effectively now, so that's cool. Oh yeah, AI will no longer AI are better at like knowing where you're at, I guess. Like if you break line of sight with them, they used to just immediately run away. Like if you shot them and then jumped behind cover, they would basically just forget you existed. They don't do that anymore. So that's really good. That's a huge change for making the AI better. Also look at this, gnarly. They did also add some impact to bullets and grenades and stuff. So now you should be like ragdolling more effect or more often, which should be really interesting. I'm pretty excited to see what that's gonna look like. And then they also, let's see, so, oh yeah, right, this is a huge change. This is a huge change. There's a couple balance changes. I'm gonna like hover over this. If you guys want to look through all of this, you totally can pause the video. But what we're really gonna be focusing on, at least here, is that they have changed the sights, the aperture sights for a lot of the guns in Enlisted, which is huge. Primarily the American aperture sights, the peephole sights. Is that what peephole, not peephole? And they've apparently gotten a lot better. And guys, this is really crazy because they actually made the M2 carbine. They said that they've increased or made the visual recoil. Excuse me, God, I can't speak today. They made the visual recoil of the M2 carbine better, which, guys, I've been saying for a long time the M2 carbine is one of the best guns, if not the best gun in all of Enlisted, and so we're going to be checking that out right now. I've actually got basically all of the guns, and so let's go into the practice range and let's just check out what this looks like. I'm really, really curious. So we're going to start off with the M1A1 carbine. Oh yeah, that's way less zoomed out. It's not a huge difference, I don't think, for this. Not a big difference, but it's definitely way less zoomed out. So it's not like taking up your whole screen. That's really nice. I like that. That looks excellent. Let's check out. So let's look at the M2 carbine. So again, I've been saying the M2 carbine is one of the best guns in the game. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. That's crazy. It has like no recoil. And it's so zoomed out now. Yeah. That's so gross, guys. Like, I've been saying, guys, I've been saying for a while that I think the M2 carbine is one of the best guns in the game. Oh, wait, I want to see the M1. And the fact that they've buffed it so many times is just, like, crazy to me. Oh, my God. M1 carbine, 0 recoil now. Oh, yeah. M1 carbine's going to be a staple of BR2 now. Look at that. I love that buff. That's a good change. M2 carbine needed some love. Let's see about the M1 Garand. Oh, yeah. Much less zoomed out. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, you gotta love that, right? Like, fantastic. And then also the Johnson. The Johnson had a really bad problem with this. Yeah, much less zoomed out. Still not a huge fan of the Johnson rifle. Cool reload, though. And I think that's it for that. Let's check out the Thompsons. Or actually, no, we have a couple more rifles. Let's check out the T20E1. This is a gold order weapon. Yeah, I like the M1 grand sights. Way less zoomed out. This gun's really cracked. So that's pretty cool. I believe the M1E5 grand as well got changed. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Pretty cool. So you can definitely see those are zoomed out a lot. Let's check out the Thompsons now. Again, the Thompsons always had a pretty big problem with these. Oh yeah, much less zoomed out. I don't know why my AI are all running out there. That's pretty cool. What about the M1A1? I don't feel like this changed a whole lot. I mean, I guess it did, though. Like, it is zoomed out quite a lot. I mean, definitely way more, like, easy to see who you're shooting at. And then M1. Oh, yeah, this is way zoomed out. Oh, my God. Look at that laser beam. The first, like, 10 shots feel, like, very easy to control. Actually, no, it's just random. Never mind. I got lucky. That gun is so hard to control. That's funny. And this didn't change. Or maybe it did, but it doesn't matter. And I think we have, oh yeah, the Farquhar Hill. Sure. Pretty nice. And I think our last one is the paratroopers. I believe the paratroopers also got changed. Yeah, like the other Thompson sight, except with 100 round mag instead of 50. So a buff to, in my opinion, some of the best guns in Enlisted. I mean, like genuinely, I think it's kind of crazy that they buffed some of these guys. Like I think they needed to change them, but in my opinion, guys, I think the M2 carbine was already so unbelievably cracked. And the fact that they've made it better is absolutely nuts. Oh, they also added this cool little outfit thing, so you can see what your guys are going to look like in each campaign. Oh, and they added a little notification for if your guy's a high roll or not. So you can see this guy is not perfectly rolled. He's a 15, 16, 14. This guy's got a star, which means he's maxed out on those stats. This guy's maxed out on 2 of them. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a nice little change, so you can at a glance see who your best soldiers are. Very, very cool. Can I change this? Oh, I can. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm not sure there are other changes. Let's see if there's anything particularly relevant here. They added magazine drop sounds for some guns. That's pretty cool. The capacity of some guns has gone up, like the G41, so that's neat. Some guns got a little bit of a rate of fire buff, especially the Gewehr AT-88 increased by 60%. That's funny. Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of it. There's not a whole lot of stuff here. I mean, you guys can look through this. If you see anything that I missed, let me know in the comments down below. But it looks like most of this stuff we've kind of already gone over, or it's kind of minor stuff, but it is still, it's a really good update. I think it's just a good set of changes that are making the game better without being a, like, major update. You know, like, and I love that they have these giant patch notes. I always love digging my teeth, whatever, into these big patch notes and looking through all of them. So that's pretty sweet. Oh, they added a semi-automatic for MG30 and MG34. That's kind of cool. We'll have to check that out. I think we'll do a video over the M1 carbine and the Thompsons. I think we'll definitely do a we'll do a BR2 M1 carbine video. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for that, guys. But otherwise, that's it. Let me know what you guys thought, what your thoughts are about this update down in the comments below. And while you're there, like and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.